Howdy folks, what's going on guys? Welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm sure everyone's familiar with this game. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. Alright then. The first night is never usually that bad in any of the games.
For you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact. So
fantastic.
I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about, eh?
So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death have occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days, or as soon as property and premises have been
well, I guess that does make sense, considering the timeline.
Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath,
that was weird.
I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules...
sorry, I'm just not talking much. I really don't have much to say. I'm also just trying to listen to some guy.
Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras, and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
And so, yeah. Never really been one to be scared. I will say the atmosphere is a bit eerie. Back in like 2023, I would be playing this game on my phone on the bus ride home, you know, before I had a car. And like I'd always pretend to be like a little scaredy cat. I'd be like, "Oh, they're at the door, oh my gosh." Like it wasn't like overreaction, but like I would obviously get startled. And yeah, you might hear that. I think it's really only natural to get startled, but you're not gonna see some grand reaction if I end up getting jump scared in this night. Ah, cool. He moved. So yeah, don't expect to really fail here. at all. I feel like I was mid-thought in something. Regarding FNAF on the phone, if I remember correctly, the nights are a bit shorter. I was under the impression that FNAF on the phone was... the nights were just as long as they were on the PC, but... apparently... Apparently not. Where is he? Okay, he's in the hall. Cool. Ah, and Freddy's staring at me. Cool. Freddy never moves on the first night. I'm sure, as you all know. So Bonnie's still there in the hall. God. Okay. So when I was on Cam 5, do you guys know the chances of Bonnie doing that? Because I don't. Sweet. Okay, so he likes camping at my door, it seems. Chica, you here? Bon, can you go away? Come on. Not being any fun. He's probably failing all of his movement opportunities. Oh. Run. He's gone. Huh? Footsteps? Do I need to listen for that? Wait, I sound like a poser saying that, dude. As far as I'm concerned, no. I'm gonna answer my own question. But I do know that the sounds and ambience in this game, I've never seen that before. On the first night, I've never seen Foxy move. Huh. That's pretty interesting. You don't really have to do much of anything on the first night. You know, it's just like Phone Guy says. Checking cams, checking the lights, staying vigilant. Oh, hi Freddy. And just like that, that was night 1 of Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm gonna play through the second night. I'm gonna see if I can beat this game deathless. Probably not, but you know, at least gotta try. So because these two will always show up your door at random, we only really need to check on Foxy for a couple of nights, I feel like. From playing this game for, you know, a couple of years, you know, at least on my phone and all of that.
Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats.
Yeah, so my strategy after I beat the game on my phone a couple of years ago, it was all just
those
check light,
cameras while I
check light,
talk,
camera,
just to make sure
check light,
everyone's in their proper place,
check
you
light,
know.
camera.
Interestingly enough,
You know,
Frank
trying to
himself
find a
doesn't
rhythm
come off
to it.
stage very often.
That's all this really is. Like,
I've
it
heard
is
that becomes on
like
more active
luck
in
based.
the
I would
dog
say. I would say that
show,
there
so, hey,
is RNG.
I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something, or
Kind of lost my
someone
rhythm
on
there,
your cameras,
but
be sure
you
to
get
check
the
your
idea.
door
You know,
lights.
it's
You might only have a few seconds to react.
there's not really much.
Not that you would be in any danger, of course.
There's not really much
I'm
to
not
it.
implying that.
I would say
Also,
this might be like
check on the current pirate code
the popular
The
consensus,
character in
but
there
FNAF
seems
1
unique in that he
probably
becomes
the
more
easiest
active with the camera and remain off
in the
for long periods of
mainline
time.
games like
I guess he doesn't like being watched.
from like 1 to
I
60
don't know.
location.
Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
Yeah. So, as far as I'm concerned, just gotta follow good strategy. I gotta be sure not to flip cams like so quickly, because you know, still want to check for everything. Oh shit. Well, I meant to end back on. Well, it's good to know that Bonnie's in the hallway. I guess. Well, he's here, isn't he? I think that's the thing that would scare like most people, is just the anticipation of the sounds, because like if you're not supposed to be using like sound cues to find out where exactly they are, like in FNAF 4, then just hearing those steps would be all like, oh, is someone out there? And then you check light. Am I right to say that this game isn't necessarily like audio cue based? Because I kind of just view this as like maintenance in a way. It's like you check. I just see it as like as a huge system. I don't really see it as anything to be like really afraid of. Where the hell is everybody? Bonnie's in the closet. Did he move? Yeah, he did. So maybe those subtle little footsteps, they are audio cues, and that's how I can know if they're at my door or not. I did see a guy beat this game without using the lights, so yeah. I don't know. I'm not. I forget if in the video he used the footsteps as a way of knowing. I doubt it, but yeah. Alright, we're at 3 AM, 56%. Not bad, not bad. Alright then. There has to be like, I want to have a little bit of fun checking all of the cams and seeing all these things. But the thing is, I just feel like I'm wasting power just checking cams. So that, like I said, the strategy that I adopted is just not really trying to monitor where all of them are, because they can just be at the door. I feel like this is the kind of game that is fun when you don't know what you're doing at first. But because I have, years of experience with FNAF 1, It's just I'm using like the level of strats that you would kind of see in like, you know, night 5 or 4. Like just this aggressive checking. But yeah. Alright, 4 AM at 40%. Not bad at all. So, yeah, I'm sorry guys, I really have nothing to say. I'm not necessarily frightened by this game. At least not as much as I was when it first came out in 2014 when I was a little kid. Huh. The atmosphere is eerie, I think I said that already. You know, for its time, this is a really beautiful, groundbreaking game. Very, very beautiful game. I like it. It gets the highest approval rating of all time. At least from me. FNAF 1 will always have a special place in my heart. Fun, fun, fun. So not much is really happening, huh? Chica's in the kitchen. Bonnie's in the supply closet. Thinks Bonnie's a fag. Sorry, bad joke. This reminds me of this one time where I was in my room and I was jerking off with the door open, and I'll leave it at that. Bonnie's in the West Hall. Is it just me, or were they a lot more aggressive in the first night? They were a lot more aggressive in the first night.
Uh-oh! Retard alert! Retard alert,
At least
class!
Bonnie was. And Foxy a little bit. Fun, fun, fun. And, yeah, those are the first 2 nights of Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Anyways, is there like a proper, like, go back to menu screen button? Can I do that? Can I? And so, that was Five Nights at Freddy's. I think I said that already. You guys enjoyed? Leave a like. Come all over this video if you want to. Whatever gets you going. Whether it be my voice or these fuzzy animatronics. Come on that like button. Come all over your screen. Alright? Alright. Well, I'm about to eat dinner, so I'll catch you guys later. Peace, peace.